Hey guys, how many of you have always wanted to get your car detailed, but perhaps have wondered, how does this process work? And is it even worth it in the first place? Well, if that's the case, you're going to want to stick around because that's exactly what we're going to cover next on this week's bonus session of Manly Moments. Well, if I'm honest, I don't know the first thing about car detailing. Fortunately, I know someone who does. It's my good friend and car detailing professional, Jay Chapman. How's it going, Jay?
Robbie, how are you today?
Good to see you. Some of you might remember Jay. He made a guest appearance on a Manly Moments episode last year. It was a real funny episode about basketball. In fact, you can catch that later if you want to. But you're quite the entrepreneur. Tell us a little bit about how you got started in the car detailing business.
You know what, Robbie? I originally started in Florida. 10 years ago, I had a pickup truck. I had a 150-gallon tank, and I went around the homes and businesses and started detailing, and I was very successful. And then 7 years ago, I moved to Fort Wayne, and I started it back up.
Wow. Well, for someone like me who's never had a vehicle detailed in the first place, can you give me like a reason or two why I would even consider doing this in the first place?
You know what, Robbie? I can give you 3 reasons. It makes the car look good, makes the car smell good, and most importantly, it makes you feel good.
Well, that's all fine and dandy, but I mean, is it absolutely necessary?
Let me ask you a question. Is it necessary for you to take your wife to the spa?
Well, no, but I mean...
But it pays great dividends at the end.
He's good.
And it adds longevity and makes it easy for you to sell your car in the future.
So you're telling me I should trade my wife in?
No. Not saying that. But you want to keep your model looking beautiful.
Ah, okay. Well, it's my hope today you'll share with us a little bit about how this process works and in the process take care of my vehicle. Are you willing to do that?
Yes, I am.
Then show us the details.
All right, first thing I like to start off with is the interior. And of course, that means a vacuum.
Wow, Jay, it looks absolutely fantastic.
I knew you would say that.
Well, not so fast. I still have a couple questions.
All right, fire away.
First question, how long does it actually take to get your car detailed?
You know what, Robbie? It depends. It depends on the vehicle. It depends on how bad it is. But it ranges from an hour all the way up to 3 to 4 hours.
Okay. Well, what about the price? How much does it cost to get your car detailed?
You know what, Robbie? Again, it depends on the vehicle. But we also have price ranges from $75 all the way up to $300 to $400.
Okay. Well, last question. Are you still taking new clients?
Of course I am. What do you think I'm doing this video for?
Okay. Well, if you're interested in getting your car detailed, you can contact Jay. I've got his contact information listed in the description below. And if you mention you saw it on Manly Moments, he'll even give you $10 off your first time.
You know what, Robbie? I can do something better.
What's that?
I can give away a free detail.
Excellent idea. For everybody who reposts this video, it means you share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or some form of social media, and then list, hey, I just shared it. We'll put your name in a hat, and then next week we'll draw, and one lucky winner will take home a free detailing job by Jay himself. And ladies, this is a great chance to get that great gift for your husband or for a Father's Day gift, even if it's a late gift, and he'll love you. He's not going to expect it at all, but you got to enter. So go ahead and reshare or repost and share. Leave a comment, and hopefully you will be a winner. We'll see you next time for another installment